Hey, how you doing? Well, my name is Kyle Straight. I am the founder, creator, and all-around passionate person when it comes to find your fire, fan your flame. This is basically my my time here to go ahead and actually simply just introduce my. So again, my name is Kyle Straight. I am a firm believer in the quality of work I can do. Um, what I mean by that is, I'm going to come at you straight. I'm not going to try to fake things up, none of that stuff. I'm going to be raw and real. One of the biggest things that I pride myself in is being a upfront Christian, an upfront believer in the ways of life. I don't want to second guess anything or make it to where people can't find me relatable. No, that's not the type of person I want to be. I am a Christian, and I don't pretend to not be a Christian. And my Christianity is something that I'm going to bring to the table here in this um, in this episodes and stuff. I'm kind of forgive me. I'm actually just kind of going off the thoughts in my own head. I didn't script this. I didn't do anything else. This is just raw and real. This is just me talking to you and kind of telling you kind of what my thoughts are here. So let me kind of explain what find your fire, fan your flame is. So it's two parts. Find your fire is the first part. Fan your flame is the second part. What find your fire is finding that part of your life that helps you to keep going every single day. This basically answers one main question. What motivates you to get out of bed every single morning? What keeps you from wanting to just give up and not do what life, kind of wants you to do? How do you fulfill those responsibilities and everything else? And then fan your flame, which is the second part of that whole thing, is basically once you have the motivation to do what you need to do for the day, how do you keep that moving? How do you keep everything moving forward and keeping that optimism operational? For me, it's simply just being being honest with you guys, being honest with myself, being honest with people in my life. And that's where that whole honesty and just being real comes from. Um, I'm a firm believer in the scripture. I believe it's in the Philippines. Are correct? I can do everything to Christ that strengthens me. So for me, my faith in itself is my strength to keep going on, even in the darkest of times and the hardest of times. I still rely on that uh, part of me to basically, um, be that real person. I'm not. I don't want to sit here and sit in front of my camera and sugarcoat things and say, "Oh no, I am wonderful. I am this and everything else." That's BS. And that's not me. You know, if that's what you want to do, by all means, be that way. That's not me. That's not me here. I can't sit there and honestly be the person who is like, oh, this person isn't real and everything else, and they got this going on, they got this going on, and everything else. You know, if I don't like something, I'm gonna flat out say it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to. I'm not in the game to hurt somebody. I'm not in the game to denounce somebody. But if there's something that I feel needs to be said, I'm going to do my best to be able to go ahead and actually say it. But I do my due diligence to be able to do due diligence to be authentic when it comes to a lot of things. Because I don't want to be that guy who can sit there and be, you know, ill-founded to say, to be, hurtful in by intentions. I try to be everything else. Now I do realize that I have born with cerebral palsy. I have Asperger's syndrome, which is part of autism, and I know that a lot of things in my life I don't necessarily understand perfectly, and I don't claim to be that person who can understand things perfectly. I am me. This what you see here is what you get. This is I'm not going to sugarcoat it. No, that's not me. I can't honestly sit here in front of this camera and in front of you guys and say I am somebody who I'm not, because I honestly could not live with my own conscience knowing that I did something like that. So anyhow, I hope you all get some real good insight, kind of how this show is going to be and everything else. And until then, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take care now.